So hello and welcome to our channel SLR the Universal Hub. I'm hoping you and your family are in good health and living a very happy and wealthy and good life. So without additional delay in this video, let's start with the today's topic. So today in this video I'm going to talk about uh, array methods in JavaScript. Different, like there are more than 10 or 20 array method in JavaScript, using which you can do certain tasks very easily, where you need to implement that particular algorithm by yourself. So let's start with the coding part here. So here we go, an array fruits. So let's see, if you want to insert something in the array at the last position, what we have to do. So for adding element in JavaScript, it is very easy, and you can add element at the last position as well as the front position by using a simple method push. You can add that particular element at the last position, and using and adding method unshift, you can append the value at the front position of the array. So let's move forward the implementation part of these two methods. So after executing this part, fruit.push, it returned us the value 5, and the value 5 here is the length of the array after updation. Now let's move forward with the unshift method in JavaScript array. So similar to push method, unshift method also return the length of the array. So now let's talk about you added the element at the last position of the array. How can you remove that particular element from the last position of the array? And there is a method called pop in JavaScript arrays, using which you can remove the last element, and if you want to remove the element from the first position of the array, you can use the shift method. So let's move over the implementation of, and let me tell you, the pop method will return you whatever the element it removed from the last position of the array. So as you are seeing, the last element in the array was orange, and it removed the orange element from the array. And now let's see how our array look like after removing the orange element from the array. So here are the 4 elements in the array: berry, apple, banana, cherry. So now let's remove the first element of the array using the shift method in JavaScript. So similar to pop method, shift method also return whatever element it has removed from the array. So now let's see how our array is looking at the current moment after performing all this operation on the arrays. So now the array is containing apple, banana and cherry methods inside it. So now let's talk about the slice method in JavaScript. So what does slice method do? So if you do not want to modify the original array and want some subpart of it, like sub array from it, you can use the slice method. So let me show you here. So the slice method first take from which index it should start, what particular index it should end before. So here the starting index will be inclusive and the ending index will be exclusive. So let me show you. So here it returns a sub array from index 1 till index 3, and let's see how our original array looks like here. So as you're seeing, there is not any modification in our original array. Any chance you want to modify original array, you can use the splice method in JavaScript, which will perform that particular operation on original array and it will mutate its values. So as you are seeing, the first element, which was apple, got removed from the fruits array, and let's see how does our fruit array look like after performing this operation on it. So as you are seeing, we perform the splice operation on the original array, and this operation removed the element banana and cherry from the fruits array, and after removing, our original array is looking something like this, which is containing only the apple element inside it. So now let's talk about the another JavaScript method of arrays, and that is of join. Using join, you can concat all the element of array by implementation part here. And let me tell you here, this join method will not modify the original array. It will return you the modified version after performing operation on that array. So now let us join the element of array using the minus character, and as you are seeing, this join method returns an string after joining the element of array by supplied character inside it. And now let's talk about the concat method in JavaScript array. So what does concat method do in JavaScript? It concat the values from one array to another array in JavaScript. So let me give you implementation part here, and let me supply it another element with like berry. So as you are seeing, turned us the modified version of the fruit array after performing the concat operation on it. And let me tell you and clearly justify here, the concat operation will also not modify the original array. So let me show you the original array, how it looked like. It is still looking like it was looking like previously, so there is no major change. So there are no modification in the original array after performing the concat operation on it. So now let's move forward with another implementation part of JavaScript method, and that is we have a method called find index. So if you want to find the index of particular element in JavaScript, you will use find index method on it. Inside this method, you need to pass the function which will tell this particular method whether this element is meeting the condition or not. So let me show you. So here we got the index of cherry element inside this array, which was 2, and if you want to find the index from the reverse side, you can use this method here, find last index. So it is searching the element from the right side to left side, and there is another method which is find. So here, so inside the find index method, we are getting the index of that particular element in the array. But if you use the find method on the array, then it will return you that particular element instead of index. So let me show you here. Inside the find method as well, you need to pass the callback function, which will tell this particular method whether this condition are meeting or not. Now let's move forward with the implementation of another JavaScript method, and that is the sum. So let you are in a situation where you need to decide whether particular element of an array, like one or more than one element are of array, are meeting this particular certain condition or not. So there is method that there is method in JavaScript arrays which is sum, using which you can decide without implementing the whole algorithm by yourself. So let me show you. So inside this sum as well, you need to pass the callback function which will decide that particular condition is true or not for one particular array element. So inside this particular condition, I'm just checking if this x is equal to cherry. So it is returning us true because this particular condition is meeting at the index 2 where the element value is similar to cherry. And let me modify it, and so here we are getting k. So how does this sum method implementation work is, it will try to meet certain condition which you have provided inside your function and on particular array element, and if those conditions are meted, then it will return you true, or else it will return you false. So, and there is another JavaScript method which is every. So like if you are in a situation, you need to decide that if all the particular element of array are meeting this condition, then you will do something. Then you can use the every method of JavaScript array. So let me show you. So every, so currently, or like I have provided here a condition cherry, it is returning as false, and the reason is because all the values of all the element of array is not equal to cherry. And let me modify it little more further. So now it is returning as 1. So now it is returning as true because I provided a condition here that every element of array should be having length more than 1. So it is returning as true now. So it is returning us true now. Now let's move forward with another JavaScript array method, and which is let me show you, and that is filter. So using filter, it will like provide you a sub array provided on certain condition. If those conditions are So using filter array method, you can filter the original array and you will get an sub array in return of it if particular condition are met inside the callback function which you are providing inside the so using the filter array method, you can filter the original array and in return you will get the sub array which are which will containing all the element which are meeting your provided condition inside the callback function. So let me provide here 9. So if any of the array is not meeting that particular condition, then it will return you an empty array. So thank you. This is it for the today's video. We will meet in next video. Bye.